and the most horrible forms of aggressive militant terrorist Islam.
Are the terrorists, are Islamic terrorists?
We are facing the rise of Islamo-Nazism.
The message is loud and unmistakable. Islamic extremists have not gone away. They still want to harm us.
Were they saying anything?
He was shouting Allah. He was shouting Allah. He was shouting Allah. He was throwing punches. Allah, Allah.
26% of American Muslims under 30 feel that suicide bombings against civilians are sometimes justified.
Is Islam a peaceful religion hijacked by a small minority?
The short answer is no.
Islam is an anti-Christ religion that intends through violence to conquer the world.
From 9/11 to the recent British terror bust, most of the terrorists we have faced have been Muslim extremists and of Arab descent. That's not an opinion, it is fact.
I also don't like that Muslim terrorist extremists are blowing up American.
And quite honestly, I think most Americans are sick and tired of hearing that Islam is a religion of peace. We get it.
The Islamic terrorist war against us.
Now listen, if you are easily offended, please mute the television right now. I'm not kidding. Really, I'll give you a hand signal when it's okay to listen again, because I'm about to say a couple of words. Here they are. Islamic extremist. Yes, and radical Islam. Okay, you can come back now. Oh, wait a minute, you're not offended? Really? Not even Muslims are offended by that?
Now you may be shocked by these words, but I have eaten from the same plate, drunk from the same glass, and prayed to the same God with fellow Muslims whose eyes were blue, whose hair was blonde, and whose skin was the whitest of white. And we are all brothers, truly. People of all colors and races believing in one God and one humanity. Each hour here in this sacred land enables me to have a greater spiritual insight into what is happening in America. The American Negro can never be blamed for his racial animosities. He's only reacting to 400 years of oppression and discrimination. But as racism leads America up the suicidal path, I do believe that the younger generation will see the handwriting on the wall, and many of them will want to turn to the spiritual path of the truth. The only way left in this world to ward off the disaster that racism must surely lead to. In all honesty and sincerity, it can be stated that I wish nothing but freedom, justice, and equality. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for all people. Now, my first concern, of course, is with the group to which I belong, for we, more than any others, are deprived of our inalienable rights. But I believe the true practice of Islam can remove the cancer of racism from the hearts and the souls of all Americans. And if I can die having brought any light, having exposed any meaningful truth that will help destroy this disease, then all the credit is due to Allah, the Lord of all the worlds, and only the mistakes have been mine.
Assalamu alaikum.
Get your hand out of my pocket! Get your hand out of my pocket, nigga! Get your hand out of my
Brother,
pocket! Get your hand out!
brother, please hold.
The assassination of Malcolm X was an unfortunate tragedy.